Let me start with our case number 1, which happened a few months ago. There were 2 Korean young men walking down the street back home in Raymonga. In a sudden, a group of men, around 6 to 7 people, surrounded them and attacked. Gangs robbed all the items they were holding, which include phones, wallets, bags, cash, and etc., was of $2,000. Victims were injured, badly as well. Another case, there was a Korean lady driving along the road of Dasese early in the morning, heading to the market. While she stopped for a while for a turn, a group of men and women who seemed intoxicated, drinking throughout the night, surrounded the vehicle. They forcefully opened the door and broke in. A lady who was in a car alone was assaulted and harassed by those robbers, but luckily she was able to accelerate the car and escape there. But can't imagine what would have happened if she couldn't. In the case 3, there was a young Korean lady with her friends working along the street just after the lunch. It was in Raymonga area. They were surrounded by the group of men. Many of them were distracting the lady and her company. While doing that, one of them tried to take the bag out from her shoulder. While doing that, the lady was injured, and the bag inside was full of important items, wallets, IDs, and cash. There's the other case involving another Korean young lady. It happened in Bayview Heights. While she was entering into her house, there was a man hiding and waiting in her property. He attacked the lady when she was getting off from her vehicle and took all the bag and the items that was also in the cash. There's another case happened in Raymonga again. A group of men assaulted and robbed a Korean lady while she was exiting from her residence. The assaulters, they were hiding and waiting for her, for the victim to come out from the place, and they took more than 2,000 Fiji dollars worth of items and cash, and the lady was also injured. Lastly, this also happened just a few months ago, that the house has been robbed while the family emptied the house just for 2 hours or so in the afternoon. The robberies, they broke into the house by damaging windows and doors, all the items including jewelry, cash, electronics, and many other valuables worth of hundreds and thousands of Fiji dollars. That was the last case of the presentation today. But in conclusion, the most prevalent area of incidents were in Raymonga, Namandi Heights, Bayview Heights, and city area. Regardless of if it's night or day, it seems women and aged were more targeted. And I would like to emphasize again that this happened just within a year, and there have been countless number of criminal cases such as today's presentation against Korean community. Most of criminal cases affecting Korean involve assaults, robberies, and burglaries in aggressive manner. Many of Koreans residing in Fiji were not only business associates or tourists, but we are diplomats, missionaries, students, and voluntary workers who visited for a good deed. Many of Koreans nowadays feel a bit unsafe due to these rising cases. And thank you for your kind attention. I hope this presentation today will help in promoting safety measures and awareness throughout the community to make a stronger bond between Fiji and Korea.